Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings of God upon all of you. Welcome to Arabic Teaching Channel. I am Dr. Ahmad Zafarullah Nadavi, Professor, Sadaqatullah College, Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu, South India. My dear students, the nominal sentence, which is called in Arabic Al-Jumla Al-Ismiya, and the sentence called subject and predicate, which is called in Arabic Al-Mubtada'u wal-Khabar, are same. Dear students, the nominal sentence, I mean the Al-Jumla Ismiya, consists of two nouns. Number one, subject, which is called in Arabic Al-Mubtada'u. Number two, predicate, which is called in Arabic Al-Khabar. Dear students, in the English, the auxiliary verbs, I mean is and are, always used to complete the predicate. But in Arabic, though the auxiliary verbs are not mentioned, not written, the sentence presupposes, requires the presence of the auxiliary verbs. For example, there is a word in Arabic, Ar-Rajulu Tawilun. Ar-Rajulu Tawilun, which means the man is tall. The man is tall. Ar-Rajulu is the subject and Tawilun is predicate. Dear students, Ar-Rajulu means the man. Tawilun means tall. In English, the auxiliary verb is written, but in the Arabic, auxiliary verb is or are not written, but just understood. Dear students, we already studied in the previous lessons that both the subject and predicate, should be in the nominative case. I mean al-marfu'u. 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 Both the subject and predicates should be in the nominative case. Al-marfu'. Both the subjects and predicate should end with the sign Dhamma. With the sign Dhamma. I mean the pace, which is the sign of the nominative case. Dear students, we also studied in the previous lessons that the subject, which is called al-mubtada'u, generally would be a definite noun, and the predicate, which is called in Arabic al-khabaru, generally would be an indefinite noun. Dear students, we also learned in the previous lessons that the predicate, which is called in Arabic al-khabaru, has to agree with its subject in respect of the gender and number. The predicate has to agree with its subject in respect of gender and number. For example, ar-rajulu tawilun. Ar-rajulu is subject. Tawilun predicate. Ar-rajulu masculine. Tawilun also masculine. Ar-rajulu singular. Tawilun also singular. But dear students, when the subject is the plural form of an object, when the subject is the plural form of an object, I mean the non-intelligent thing, and not a plural form of a person, I mean the man or woman, the predicate would be in singular feminine. For example, there is a sentence in Arabic, al-aqlamu maksuratun. Al-aqlamu maksuratun, which means the pens are broken. Pens are broken. Al-aqlamu means the pens. Maksuratun means broken. Or is the auxiliary verb. In Arabic, it is just understood, not written. Dear students, the word al-aqlam is the subject. It is in the plural form. Al-aqlam is the plural. The singular of the aqlam is qalamun. Qalamun. Qalam means a pen. Aqlam is the plural of qalam. Qalam. And secondly, the word qalamun or aqlamun are an objects, not intelligent things. I mean other than man and woman. So the predicate is in singular feminine. The word maksuratun is the predicate, which means broken, in singular feminine. Because the plural of maksuratun is maksuratun. 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 Maksuratun is the plural of maksuratun. So the word maksuratun is the predicate in singular, and it is also the feminine verb because it ends with the ta. Ta is the sign of feminine. Whichever words end with this ta, the feminine sign, the word is considered as feminine word. Okay. So the predicate is in singular and feminine because the subject is in the plural form of an object, non-intelligent thing other than man and woman. Normally, the predicate should agree with its subject in general, in gender and number, but when the subject is the plural form of an object, I mean other than man and woman, I mean the non-intelligent thing, the predicate will be in singular and feminine. Okay, student? Dear students, next the particles of the groups. The particles belonging to the groups of kana and inna. Kana and inna. Kana and inna. The particles belonging to the groups of kana and inna, these groups bring about certain vowel changes in respect of subject and predicate. I mean the mubtada and khabar. The particles belonging to the groups of kana and inna. The kana and the kana, the particles of kana and his sisters and inna and his sister enter in the jumla ismiya, in the nominal sentence, in the subject and predicate sentence, and it bring about certain verbal changes in respect of the mubtada and khabar, I mean the subject and predicate. Dear students, the lessons about the particles of kana and its sisters and inna and its sisters will be conducted later, inshallah. Dear students, we stop here. Go through all my video. If you have any doubt or clarification, feel free to call me anytime. May God bless you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.